can learn to defend against the guy who grabs my stick. You grab my stick, right? And you're in trouble, right? Because I got you in the lock right away, like the center lock. So this is the first one we're going to learn. So the guy grabs your stick, how do you defend? Take your stick. Well, the first one, we'll make it easy. You got to be very, very careful on this. I'm serious on this. Be very careful on this disarm. Because you can break the person's arm before they can lift the stick up. Because what I do on this one, this is called forearm release. The minute he grabs, I turn the stick vertically, crank that down. The problem is, I can hyperextend this before he can respond to let it go. So I crank this down, see, he can let it go, I got it. I crank this down, and as I do, from here, I just come back with my counter. Because he tried to what? He tried to grab my stick. So, cut check, I get him with the lock, or cut check, I come through, and I don't do it so fast because he can't let go. So when it starts to be done to you, you'll feel what I mean about not being able to let that stick go before it happens. So be careful on that. So let's just work that one. I grab him, I want to lock the hand to the stick. I turn it up, and instead of doing this, right, I reach over and I adjust it. So I got him in what? Here. Now remember, look at the position. Same idea, same arm bar, I just got a stick. What's the difference if I let it go? Okay? You're holding that on, come down, and you create the arm bar. So it's the same thing, basically the same idea, except what? The center lock, you want to come down here, right? With the forearm release, you just want to what? Bring it through, what? Come back. With the arm bar, you lock it on and bring it down, right? With the arm bar. Okay, let's try it. Say he grabs my hand with what? Or a stick with two hands. Now, how do you defend against something like that? Right? You pull one hand off, and I don't care how big the guy is, he's going to do that. Right? Remember, it's just a matter of me doing what? From here, boom, I hit the guy. Pull it off. If I hit him here, I can also throw him. Right? By taking a step. But you know, if he has here, I can also pull it off the other way and go the other way. So you can go to the side. So all it's a matter of doing, here's what I want you to work first. How to snatch this, boom, inside. Remember, because you're pulling how? Against the open side of the hand, pushing down. Most people ain't nobody hold that. You don't have any strength there. So boom, I pull this up, hit him here, right? Now I gotta bring this in and sandwich it and turn that over so I can do the throw. Notice always when you get ready to do leverage, do the throw, turn this stick up such that the palm is up. The mistake people make is this. They're able to take this, then they try to do it, and they think they can't get any leverage. This is the way you get the leverage. By turning the palm up, now you can turn it over. Let's work that a little together. So what I do is, I bring this, notice what happens? I bring this, when you get over it, I bring this over like that, because I create a fulcrum here. It's hard for me to do it. Now, if you've got a guy that has real loose wrists, and I gotta do this, and he can't do it, then I bring the stick back down and what? Bring him over, turn. So, I go to do this, notice, this is how you extend this, but if he holds on, guess what? Oh, yeah. Bring it down. So bring it, this is the initial release, right? That's the initial release. Sometimes you don't get it, you bring it over in the pivot point and what? Turn, take him down. Okay, so let's work that one. Forearm release. Let go, you bring it over and what? Take him down that way.
Yes, sir.
The other way, right? So you can go either way. You can go in that way and come back here, or what? You go this way and come back there. That way, right? So either way, you just go. If you don't do the release, you what? Don't do the release there, you translate it. Don't do the release here, you translate it, right? Let's work both of those. The thought was to down, rotate down toward what? The center line, there it is. So the guy grabs me, I just got him. Or he grabs me, right? I got him here. Alright? He grabbed me, and I just do what? This way, and I got him. So these are all variations of the center lock. So we're going to work. And then the next one I can do is bring it in here and take it down, right? All because he grabbed me. Right? So, first one, we're going to do this one. Just, when he grabs, just rotate that around so it contours to him. But the thing is, just like with the stick, since he grabbed, oh, I thank you for grabbing. Hold him on so he can't get away. And now there's the lock, right? That's the whole thing. You really want to hold him on. He wanted to grab, okay, I want you to grab. Okay? From here and what? Push down. So let's try that one first, one at a time. Everybody see what it is again?
Yes.
When he grabs, you just snake this around and contour it and hold him on. And then do what? Push down. All right. Rotate the hand clockwise. And as you do that, reach and just pull it off and slide up and do the lock. Okay? So what happens is, when it grabs, you say high, high, and what? Up. So just bring it up like high, pull that off, and reach down. Remember, it's not a lot of force to do this. Look at all doing that. Okay, let's try that one. This is where we learn this from. The guy comes in and I bring it off and lock it in. When I lock it in, there's the center lock right here because of the way I locked it in. So what's the difference? I don't have a stick. The guy grabs, right? I lock it in and what? Remember, the hand is still in this position. It's just that I'm locking it in and holding it there with the hand. That's why it's so important on this to dig the knife edge of the hand into the wrist so you can get that position. Then all you got to do is roll that out. You got to re-roll that. Notice I got the center out right there. I'm rolling that out, keeping that in position. So let's try that. Just up like this and reach in. Come on. I just take it in. So you reverse it so you can come around and get it on the side so you can make it come along. You take it where I want. Right? So the way you do that, you bring this what? Up like we did before, and rather than doing that, you reach inside. It's the same. And you take it with you. Okay, let's try it. Reach over and grab the fingers like that. Okay? You got the two fingers?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes. You feel it? You feel it?
Yes, yes.
Okay. All right. So you reach in. You know, you got that. You normally do that. You can reach in and do this. But if you pull those two fingers back, okay, and you're locking them, it feels like you're going to pull those suckers out. It doesn't look like it's painful, but try it. Okay? Let's try it. Shield, and as you do it, boom, right? That's the clear. Come here. Boom. Whatever I want to do to him, right? Remember, once you do this, you got it. You can hit whatever you want. So let's just try that, how to bring that up, and as you do that, what? Do the release. Whether you want to come back or strike, it doesn't matter. This is all we want to work on. Just work that release with a shield and what? Clear. All right. You actually go to the nerve here, or as you bring this up, what happens if I go to the pivot point? What does his head do? I bring him down into it, right? So I can light him up. So remember, control is very important. Hit here, I bring him to me. I got him. Boom! Right? It's all in there. Okay, so work those. Chop here, you bring this up to the nerve. Here, bring him to you. All right, bring him closer to you this way. Go to the nerve that way. You know, if you want to be nice, you just what? You just learn the movement, you just slap it off. Remember, once you slap it off, you can contour all this stuff we were talking about yesterday that we did. So let's just work that way. Follow up, elbow, height.